pound USD, we start with the daily chart. We want to analyze the chart for the next week. Okay. Based on daily chart, we don't have much changes. Still, we are within this correction, and how high this one can go, we are not sure. But what we are more interested, in the down move if we get the sell. Okay. And we want to see whether we can get the similar to what we have here, or from here the price can drop and continue. Okay, what I want to say, we are more interested in the down move. How deep it can go, we are not sure. Whether we can expect the price to drop similar to what we have here for bigger correction for the next continuation for the up, or or this is the start of the down move. Okay, anyway, the only thing is we need to know how high this one can go. We are more interested in the sell, but right now we don't have any sell setup, and as you can see, the prices start to move higher and higher in term, but is really corrective based on daily chart. In this case, we move to lower time frame based on forward chart. Okay, based on forward chart, still we don't have any information, and what I want to say that for pound USD, we are not really interested in the buy, but any buy we get, we consider as a short term. We are more interested in the sell based on what I explained, based on a daily chart. Okay, now the question is, what we will get from here for the next week? Whether we can expect this one a correction for down or not. I mean, can we look for this one as a correction for the sell setup or not? In this case, maybe it's better for me to move to 1 hour chart. Okay. As I say, what we have here, we don't have any trade setup right now. We need to see when the market open, can we expect the correction here to get the sell or not? If yes, we are more interested. That means if you want to look for sell, we need to get the correction before we sell. But right now we don't have it. And one thing I need to mention here, that there is a possibility is a correction, and this one is in relative to this for this correction, and the price can start to move a bit higher and to break this top. Yes, also we have that possibility. That's why I mentioned if we want to look for sell from here, we need to get the correction before we look for sell. And if we get a bigger correction, we can look for sell, and when the price break this low or even here, you can start to manage it, because may the price drop, break the low, this one become a bigger correction for the next continuation. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup for sell. The only thing is we want to look for, if we get the next week, if we get the correction here, we sell. And if the price sharply drop, we are not more interested. We cannot sell it. Okay. And if we refer to this correction, can we expect the price from here? We get a correction and move up. Okay, in that case, if you want to look for buy, the only way we can look for buy, that if the price start to correct, that means we have this move and we have a correction relative to this move, then we look into this correction. If we get the buy setup, we can take, and if we get the buy, as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it, because any buy we consider as a short term. Okay, and we see if we get the buy, we see whether the price can break the top or not. Okay, but right now we don't have any trade setup even for buy. Okay, but if we, as I explained, if this one drop a bit more, we see, then I don't think we can look for buy. Okay, because if we want to buy, we need to get the correction in relative to this. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. When the market open, if I see any buy setup, I will share on YouTube. But mostly we are more interested in the sell, and for the sell, we need to get the really proper correction. Okay, but right now, based on what we have, also we cannot trade for sell. That means there is no trade setup for sell. Anyway, when the market open, we just follow the chart and we see what we will get from here. Then from there, we will make a decision, okay, whether we should buy or sell. And as I explained, based on the forward and daily chart, based on higher time frame, we are more interested in the sell. That means any sell setup we get, we take it, because based on daily chart, if the price drop, it can give us really good trade. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just wait when the market open. We see what we'll get from here. Then from there, we make a decision. Thanks.